There we go. Hello. Okay, there we go. I don't know why my mic was not working, but I think it's working now. Babe, can you confirm that my mic is working, please? Say yes or something in the chat. Cool. Can you hear my background music? Monkey, you were waiting for me to stream, baby? I'll stream, sweetie. Um I I'm not gonna open. I'm not gonna open the thing that you wanted me to open, Monkey. If you're still listening, I'm not gonna do it tonight. I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna let you open it with me tomorrow, or one day this week. I'm not gonna promise tomorrow, but one day this week. Hopefully tomorrow, but one day this week I'll let you open that with me. So you can open it. You can get the toy. And we'll do that here in the next couple of days, okay? But today we're going to. I know Monkey is waiting on me. Oh, Monkey, I love you. Yeah, I know Monkey has to go to bed, so I'm gonna just kind of jump right into it. We can kind of talk through community. We can talk through it, but I want to get a couple of packs open before she has to. Hit the hay. Well, she's hitting the hay right now, but she has to actually pass out here in a second. Okay, so we have PRB-02, the greatest set ever assembled in one piece. That's my opinion. I've been playing the game and collecting it for like 5 months now. That maybe. Let me see. When is 5 months? What is it? It's November. Yeah, it's November. So I would say, yeah, it's been 5 months. Maybe 6 months actually. I don't think it was May. I don't think it was May. I think maybe either June or July. It was either June or July. So it's like 5-6 months maybe. Wow, that's actually wild. But from what I know, this is the best set ever. My wife was down here looking at my collection, and she was shocked at how many actual boxes of PRB-02 I had. Maybe I was keeping it a secret or something. I don't know. But not wanting her to know how much money I'm spending on this stuff. We're spending on this stuff, babe. Yeah, we're in this together. Damn it. But yeah. So I love PRB-02. I think it's just so great, so amazing. And ever since I opened, matter of fact, I opened a couple of these packs, and I thought they were dead packs because if you're new to the stream, typically what we do is we weigh packs, and the heavier packs typically, it's not 100%, but the heavier packs typically have a higher rate of hits in them. And so that's what we do. Weighed a bunch of packs. The packs that were under the specified weight, which was 34 grams, are kind of like, they're kind of like in the back of the, in the back of the content, ladder or whatever, and content drawer. And it's like, okay, I don't really want to open these because there's not going to be any hits in it. And anyways, I opened some the other day because one of my guys on here, Fiend, asked me to open some packs, some PRB-02. I opened the first one, and there was an alternate in there. There was a hit in there, which I didn't expect there to be because it was under that weight that we determined would have the hits. And so that kind of just like opened my mind and expanded my mind. And what's actually crazy, I am very certain that threshold, the 34 grams for these particular booster packs, I'm not talking about bigger, I'm not talking about other sets, I'm talking about PRB-02 specifically. But anyways, the packs that weigh over 34 grams have a higher percentage chance of hitting a alternate art, secret rare, that kind of thing. But what happened with a pack being less than 34 grams and having a hit in it just kind of like shifted my whole viewpoint. I want to open all of my PRB-02s, which I'm going to do. And then also that day I hit two alternates. So it wasn't just a one-off. It wasn't a mistake or glitch in the matrix or anything like that. There were two hits, and I think I opened like 4 packs or whatever. Baby, I couldn't express in words how much I love you. I couldn't, I couldn't. Anyways, um, yeah, it's fun. Okay, so I'm gonna just jump into some of these packs because that's what y'all came here for. Okay, cool. So, anyways, long story short, I'm gonna open all the PRB-02 loose packs that I have. It kind of makes me sad because there's not any more of these left. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure somebody will be smart enough to hold on to these for a long time, but not me. I'm going to open these because I love opening the PRB-02s. I still have a couple more in there. I'll probably have enough for like maybe 2 more streams. But today's the PRB-02 day. I also have some riftbound. So we'll start with the riftbound. I have 2 riftbound packs because I'm not gonna say I love riftbound like I love PRB-02, but riftbound is really good. And so we're gonna jump into some riftbound. So I'm streaming on my new laptop. I don't think I'm having any issues as far as, yeah, my stream is saying, yeah, this little manager thing is saying that everything looks good. So I think everything is good. Everything runs so fast and smooth, and yeah, everything looks good. So I'm pretty pumped about that. But yeah, so we're getting there, and the laptop is moving just so fast. Okay, all right, I know. Okay, so let's jump into it. I already said that. Okay, we're 13 minutes in. All right, we'll do riftbound. Okay, 3174. I'm gonna weigh both of them, just figure out which one I want to open first. 3174. Hey, guess it doesn't matter which one I open first. All right, so we will do this one. Okay, I'll throw that card away. Clockwork Keeper, Disintegrate, Watchful Sentry. I don't know if I have this one. Death Knell, draw 1. Okay. I don't know if I have this card yet. This one doesn't seem familiar, but I might have it. Meditation, I have that. Arena Bar, I do have that. I don't have many of those. Ride the Wind, huh? Move a friendly unit and ready it. That's actually I don't think I have this one, but that's actually a really good, it's a really good effect, I think. I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about Riftbound. Sprite Mother. This is a very good card. Okay, we have Reckoner's Arena. When you hold here, activate the Conquer effect of units here. I don't think I have this one. This is probably one of the ones that I got from my travels, because this is very unfamiliar. I hate when they do that. I really hate when they put a card in there and then I get the like hollow version of it. I do not like that they do that, but I don't know, for the sake of randomization, I'm sure. Okay, Kog'Maw. Have a couple of those. Ooh, Misfortune, and this is the showcase art. Misfortune. Damn, this looks really good. I actually love this card. Wow. I don't even know what it does yet, but this card looks amazing. So again, the showcase cards, from what I know, again, so don't hold me to this, but the showcase cards are like the alternate arts if we're trying to compare it to One Piece. So this would be like an alternate art for a Misfortune champion unit, that exists already. But this card actually looks amazing. I love the way this card looks. So this is a 5 cost, 5 might, 1 power champion unit with accelerate. That's a good effect. With ganking, and then the first time I move each turn, you may ready something else that's exhausted. So orange isn't as aggressive as far as like playing units and flooding the board. Um, because I think that's obviously red's thing, but orange feels a lot like there's a ton of ganking involved in it. Which ganking is like I can move from battlefield to battlefield. There's a lot of ganking and a lot of like a lot of movement based things. And that may not, you know what? Now that I'm saying that, I did play with the Volibear starter deck when I was learning how to play this, and that really wasn't the case. Anyways, this card looks fantastic. I love the way this card looks. This is amazing. Yeah, this is a very good card. I'm gonna set this card over to the side in the special pile. But yeah, I am very happy with how that card looks. Wow. Cool. So that was one. This one was the same. This one was the same weight. So I don't know if I have any more packs from the from my travels. This might be a pack from the original box that I was opening. So I kind of threw it in there. I kind of threw the packs in there and just said, "Fuck it, whatever I get, I get." Man, that misfortune looks crazy. I love it. Orb of Regret. It's something. One of the things about this first set for Riftbound is that they have so many cards. They have like nearly 300 cards, and I've opened a ton of packs. Probably the equivalent at least 2 boxes. Probably a little bit over 2 boxes. How many packs that I've opened? And there are still cards that I haven't seen. Still cards, and I'm talking about common cards. This is a common card. I do not have this card. I know for a fact I don't have this card. I've never seen this card before. This isn't even like tickling that sensor in my brain where it's like potentially, maybe, possibly. I know that I don't have this card. So it's crazy that, you know, after opening that many cards, I'm still getting common cards that I don't have. Ember Monk, I do have this. 4 cost, 4 might. When you play a card from hidden, give me +2. Okay, so this, I did see this card quite a bit in some of the tournaments that I was watching online. Vengeance, 4 cost. So this is a spell. 4 cost, 2 power. Kill a unit. That seems very, very powerful to me. Just, you know, a brief moment of turmoil, then peace. Kill a unit. Huh. That's seems pretty good. I don't have that card either. So this is Traveling Merchant. When I die, or excuse me, when I move, discard 1, then draw 1. So you have to discard a card first, which kind of sucks. Aspirant's Climb. Increase the points needed to win the game by 1. I wonder if this is like a duplicate, because the card doesn't seem familiar, the artwork doesn't seem familiar, but this effect seems familiar. Okay. Is this just a regular? Oh, this is a legend. Wow, I have not seen this card at all. I haven't seen this card even when scrolling through like TCG Player. I haven't seen this card. So this is just a legend. So that's like a leader, right? So this card isn't anything special, like as far as like, oh, like that Misfortune, because that Misfortune was a showcase card. But this card still looks awesome. Yeah, this card looks really good. Like I haven't, and again, like this is a card I hadn't seen at all before. Okay, so this one tap has reaction and Legion. So reaction, I'm not gonna look. So reaction is you can play it at any time. And it happens before it resolves before spells. So you can do this effect at any time. So you tap it, it happens at any point. In showdowns, whenever you want to use it. And then Legion is if you use this effect after, or you have to use this effect after another card has been played. So let's see if I got these keywords right. Okay, add one. Okay, that's dope. So you get to add one. So this is basically ramp. If we're talking about like One Piece, we're talking about One Piece lingo. I'm trying to translate it into One Piece lingo. It's ramping, so you add one rune. Abilities that add resources can't be reacted to. Okay, so that's all this is doing. Get the effect if you've played a card this turn. So that's the Legion portion of it. So you have to play a card first, and then you play Legion. Hey, my boy Initiator, bro. Where you been at, my dog? Hey, I ain't seen you in a minute. But yeah, this is Darius, man. This is a card I don't have this card, and I haven't even seen it. Even looking through TCG Player, which is where they list all the cards and stuff like that. I'm sure this card is listed there. It's just one that I hadn't run across yet, which is actually pretty dope. But yeah, this is Darius, so the card looks fantastic too. And then we have this Lee Sin. I don't know what it is about this goddamn Lee Sin, but this motherfucker is he haunts my nightmares at this point. Like, I have this version of the Lee Sin. I have two of the showcase versions of the Lee Sin, and it wouldn't be so bad if the card was like valuable, right? If I could like sell the card, because these cards are going like the riftbound cards are going like absolutely insane. But the showcase version of this is going for like $1 or something like that. I don't know off the top of my head, but it isn't some of these other cards that I've been selling, right? Some of these other cards are just, absolutely nuts, but not this one. Ooh, we got another card. Holy shit. I'm talking all this shit. Let me shut my ass up. I'm talking all this shit, but we get this Ari. Look at this. So we get two showcase cards back to back. Let's go. So showcase cards are essentially hits. I'm trying to translate everything to One Piece terms. These are like the hits. This is like the alternate art for another Ari. But damn, this looks so good, man. Inquisitive. Okay, so this is a 3 cost. This isn't cost. It's called something else, but we're gonna call it cost because that's what we call it in One Piece. But it's essentially the same thing. So 3 cost, 3 might, 1 power. So that means we have to recycle one of these runes, which recycle just means take the rune, put it at the bottom of the deck to play this card. This is a champion unit. When I attack or defend, give an enemy unit here -2 might this turn to a minimum of 1. So this card looks amazing. We just got 2 hits back to back. I don't even know which one I like better, honestly. I'm leaning slightly towards here, but when I look at this Ari, like, this is crazy. Like, this Ari looks fantastic. These both look amazing. Which one, babe? Babe, you better stop playing. Shoot, we about to get this stream ended early. But JV, come on, yeah, bro. Why you ain't got your notifications on, my boy? Ari. Oh, you this sexy. She's a fox. She's like how many tails Ari got? She's like I don't think she's a 9-tailed fox, but babe, you could rock this for sure. But these both look crazy. Just any outfit to have your boobs out, like, that would be a great outfit for you. Anyways, we just got like 2 back-to-back hits and 2 packs in Riftbound. That is amazing. Like, and this looks good. And we got this recruit, and what is it, a buff as well on the back? Okay, yeah. Fire. I'm sure at one point they're gonna make like a dope ass buff if they don't already. That's actually crazy. That's like 2 alternate arts in a row. And this pack was really dope because we got cards that we don't have. I was talking all that shit on this Lee Sin, and we got that wasn't even the hit of the pack. That was just one of the rares. So I need to shut the fuck up. But this Darius looks amazing. I'm sure I don't have him. Or I know I don't have him. This Vengeance, I don't have that. And I think that was it from this one and this Orb of Regret. So there were a couple of cards in here that I do not have. So that is actually very exciting. Let's see. Hey, gank that Soldier Boy. Man, y'all just coming out the woodworks. Let's go. But yeah, Gold Pizza Don. Babe, so you can't say that those types of things when I'm on the stream because I just I lose focus. I really I'm not even kidding. My focus is kind of just all over the place at this point now because you done got me fucked up thinking about you and something like that. Whew. Okay. Anyways, these packs again, we've weighed these packs already, and we know that they're under that magic 34 grams. Yeah, so this is 3368. But when we were streaming a couple of days ago, one of these packs that I had already weighed and set to the side as a non-hit was a hit, right? So it kind of threw a wrench into the which we like to do. We do the scientific method. We are really big on experiments, testing out our theories, our hypothesis, and trying to determine what is what. And it ended up being that we hit 2 in these lighter packs. We hit 2 hits in these lighter packs. So that's the reason we're opening these packs. So there's a potential that there's a hit in these. So I'm not as bummed opening these if I'm just being 100%. With y'all, I'm actually, bam. Oh, I forgot these are, we can't get a red back here. Because these all have the Don cards at the end. But anyways, I'm not as bummed as I was before opening these. I should call her. That's the I should call her. Okay, Frankie. This Frankie, I don't know why, but this Frankie has been extremely popular over the last 2 days. 4 cost, 5K, 2K counter, draw. So the trigger, draw 1 card. Then if you have 1 or less life cards, play this card. That's not a bad effect. That's actually a really good effect. But I just don't see. It's an egghead card, so maybe it's being played in. What is that called? The new Jewelry Bonnie, because she's an egghead leader, but I don't know. That card just. I've been selling quite a few of those, which is shocking. What did I just say? So this is a hit that we already have, but it's still a hit. It is still a hit. I am this is actually it really throws a wrench into the hypothesis of the 34 gram packs having the hits. We know that there's a larger chance that those have the hits because the percentage was extremely high, but this is still a hit. This is an alternate art that we got from the PRB-02 packs, which if I didn't open them, if Fiend didn't have me opening these, a couple of days ago, these would all be still sitting over there. These would all be still sitting on the wall, where I have these, the packs that go to die, right? This would be in there. So we got another alternate art. Again, I actually have a couple of these Rosanates, and this is a fantastic card. Green is just kind of crazy right now, but so 2 costs 1K, 1K counter, blocker. That's okay. It's a chump blocker, so nothing crazy. But opponent's turn, if your rested character would be KO'd, you may trash this character instead. So basically anti-KO. Yeah, so it's anti-KO, and actually it says KO, so you could use it to block or you can use its effect. Okay, yeah, this is a good card, and it's the alternate art. So I'm not even gonna lie, I'm actually shocked that there are hits in these. Again, I know that the scientific method isn't perfect and blah blah blah, but I was just so sure that. Ooh, I didn't weigh this one. I was just so sure that we weren't going to get any hits in these packs. I was so sure. And we've gotten 3 hits in 5 or 6 of the quote-unquote dead packs that we have. All right, so this one is 33.73. So this one's a little bit heavier than that last one. And again, like as we've seen, weight don't mean shit. It ain't nothing but a number. Age ain't nothing but a number. Reminds me of that Pretty Ricky. Number, baby. Hey, that boy got them pipes, man. Hold on, man. Whoo. All right, you can be my samurai. All right. What we got next? Oh, Zorro. Monkey D. Dragon. We got the Monkey D. Luffy. Rebel Army. And then Bozo. Bozo the Clown. All right, so that one was probably what we expected, but okay, 33.72. So very, very similar to the last pack. This was 1 point. So this was 100th of a gram off of the last pack, and I would say that probably goes to, you know, outside forces. So they probably weigh the same, if we're being honest. All right, we got a Brook playing the guitar. Monkey D. Luffy. Emporio. Killer. Gion. So this will be our rare. We got a Port Gas the Ace from the new set. Basil Hawkins. And then a Charlotte Katakuri. Ooh, this Shanks is really good. And it's, I don't know if I've ever read the Shanks. Let me see. I want to say the Shanks is really good. 6 cost, 7K, 1K counter. Don times 1. When attacking, you may trash 1 character card from your hand. Give up to one of your opponent's characters negative 1,000 power during this turn. Then draw 1 card. Okay, that's not horrible. That isn't horrible at all, actually. I mean, you know, it's not the greatest, but so you have to have a Don on him. So he's basically an 8,000 power character. You have to trash a character from your hand, but it gives one of your opponent's characters negative 1,000 power, and you get to draw a card. So it cycles your, you know, maybe a brick in hand or something that you're not wanting to use. So that's not the worst card in the world, right? So I could see that card being useful. Okay, everybody stops talking. What's going on? Are you guys still here? Okay, let's see. 33.71. 71. 71. 71. Okie dokie. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking at these, ooh, let's go. I'm looking at the riftbound cards. So I pulled the Showcase Jinx, it's canon one, and she was very high. Her value was like very high. Like when the set first came out, obviously everything was high as hell. But it dropped down to like $60, which, you know, $60 isn't anything to scoff at. But now it looks like it's back up to like $100. So, ooh, and there's only 2 of them that are at $100, and then it jumps up to $115, $130. Oh yeah. So there's only, okay, that Jinx. I'm very glad I didn't sell that. I'm very, very glad I didn't sell that. You guys aren't replying, so I just want to make sure. Ooh, I got a new follow. I don't, yeah. Rom25, thank you very much for the follow. I didn't get a notification. I've messed up my notifications because this laptop sits on my desk where my work laptop sits, and it, for whatever reason, it pings throughout the day, even when I'm not streaming. I don't know why it does it. And so I went to my settings and I just turned off I tried to turn off all the notifications. So one of the things that happened is that it turned off the notifications for the follows and for the subs and all that stuff. So I don't get those notifications. So I do need to go back and fix that to make sure that I am getting those notifications. I was just trying to stop the damn notifications throughout the day when I'm not even streaming. That doesn't make any sense to me. But Rom, thank you very much for the follow. So I'm sorry I didn't notice it immediately because, you know, I didn't get a notification, but I did not miss it, which is importante, muy importante. Cool, but yeah, thank you very much for the follow. Let's go ahead and jump into this pack right quick. Man, it has been a good day so far, except the Chiefs lost those gosh darn bums. Okay, normally I can hold it in. I'm okay with the loss. This loss just was a little bit different. It really was. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got the Kobe. Let's go. I love getting the cards from the new set. Some of the cards are better than others. This one is a fantastic card. 4 cost, 5K, 1K counter. Opponent's turn. If your leader has the Navy type, this character gains 1,000 power. That's fantastic. And then when attacking, go Birds. I hope you're not talking about the Eagles, man. I hope you're not talking about them Birds. Maybe you're talking about the Falcons. Maybe you're talking about the Falcons. Yeah, you're a Falcons fan. Yeah. Oh no, man. They did they win? I know that the game is still going on, and during halftime is when I came up here. I think the game is probably still going on. But did the Eagles win? They were I'm not gonna say they were beating up on the Lions, but they were winning at halftime when I saw. So I don't know what's happened since then. But yeah, what happened? Yeah, Chiefs fan, born and raised. I respect the Eagles. I like a lot of the players on their team. I just don't like the coach. Like, Nick Sirianni is just such a douchebag. That is the only reason. And they beat us in the Super Bowl. Whatever, it happens. We beat them in the Super Bowl. Like, it is what it is, like, at the end of the day. But, like, Sirianni is just a fucking asshole. I don't like him. He sucks. All right. 16-6. Okay, cool. But yeah, this Kobe, fantastic card. Really like it. And then we get a Cavendish. Let's go. This Cavendish is awesome. Yeah, he sucks. But shit, he's a Super Bowl winning head coach. Like, there's only like probably 40 people ever who's lived who can say that. Head coach. So good for him, whatever. Cavendish, fantastic card. I have a ton of Cavendishes at this point, so I'm thinking I need to probably put some up for auction or sale on. Hold on, is this? We get another fucking hit. I'm actually freaking. I'm actually freaking tweaking right now. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, because I have been holding on to these packs for a long ass time. I've been holding on to these packs for a long ass time because I didn't think there was anything in them. I didn't think there were any hits in them because I've been weighing the packs. They under the threshold that I determined was the threshold to be able to have a hit in it, and we getting hits, bro. We got the Rosinante. Which, you know, that's what it is. That is what it is. But this is the PRB-02 Zorro. I'm throwing this motherfucker all over the place. golly. This is no, this thing is, and not only is it a good card. So I say this all the time. I say this all the time. But when a card is good and the artwork is dope, like that makes the card's value like shoot through the roof. You know what I'm saying? And this card is the card is a good card. So 4 cost, 4,000 power, 2K counter. On opponent's turn, if this character would be rested by your opponent's character's effect, you may rest one of your other characters instead. Blocker. So this is basically a 2K blocker. You can give it a Don and swing if you want to. You probably wouldn't do that. But it's anti-rest, which is a huge green thing right now. So this is really counter for green, I guess. Green that's counter for green. But the artwork looks absolutely fucking amazing. Look at this artwork. Like Zoro is doing his 3-sword style craziness. Oh, look at this. Look at this sword. Look at this sword. I don't know the name of his swords off the top of my head, but this sword right here is just kind of like surrounded in these flames. I can't remember any of his swords names, but this is probably like the cursed one. I'm assuming this is probably like the cursed sword. But that looks absolutely crazy. I am so mad at myself. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm so mad at myself for letting these cards sit for so long and not opening them, but damn, that's a good looking card. That is a good looking card. And then we got this bum here. We got this guy who I don't even know this guy's name. He just sucks. Whoever that person is, whatever. We're not even gonna spend any time talking about him, but man, look at that. Sheesh. I'm actually super pumped that we got this because I'm sitting here thinking like it can't keep happening. We can't keep pulling hits in these packs that weigh less than 34 grams, and we keep getting hits in these packs. These are the packs that I kind of set to the side. I'm just like, oh, I'll sell these at some point in the future, potentially. Like these don't have no hits in them. I weighed them. I weighed them. I know they don't have any hits in them. They're not over 34 grams. But as we're seeing, that don't matter. That does not matter. And that card looks so good. Jesus, that card looks fantastic. I love the way that card looks. All right. Oh, I gotta refill my juice. My juice. We had a cool little party this morning. I don't know if my daughter's still watching. It's 10 o'clock, so I'm gonna get in chat mode. So if you're not about the yapping, I apologize because I like to yap to y'all. But we had a party today for the game in Spain. This is the first game that the NFL played in Spain. It was the Commanders and the Dolphins. Not a fan of either of the teams, but it was pretty nice to have like an event. And so essentially what we did is we had a breakfast / brunch. I guess brunch is already a slash, you know, with breakfast, but whatever. It was a breakfast / brunch party where we just had like breakfast items that were the theme of Spain, like so Spanish themed. There we go. That's a better way of saying that. Spanish themed breakfast items. My wife killed it. Like she is absolutely amazing. She frustrates me because she's like, oh, I'm not a good cook and blah blah blah. She is such a good cook. I love it when she like focuses and like puts her energy into cooking because she does such an amazing job. Like she made a bunch of dope things. I don't even know what half the shit was called, but she got a bunch of stuff for like a charcuterie board. She had she made this it's kind of like an omelet, right? It's like this chorizo omelet. So you basically make a chorizo omelet in the skillet, and then you put corn tortillas on the bottom of it. Then you flip it and cook the bottom. It was so good. It was amazing. It was fantastic. So yeah, she absolutely killed it this morning. It was a fun party. Yeah, but that's. And then we had some wine too. Like I'm not even kidding. Like hopefully my daughter isn't watching, but we've been drinking I've been drinking wine since like 9 o'clock this morning. I'm not even lying. Like this red wine, I'm not even a red wine fan, but there was a Tempranillo. I believe it's a wine that's made in Spain. And my cousin told me about it yesterday. He was like, "This would go really well with some of your items that you're gonna have at your party." I had it. It was amazing. It was so good. And so I'm just like on my red wine kick today. I've just been drinking red wine today. So Monkey's passed out. So it's just me and you now, huh? Come on. There we go. There we go. These big ass eyebrows. I'm sure you can probably see them from the room, babe. But yeah, man, that Zoro. I am pumped about that Zoro. I'm not even gonna lie. That Zoro looks so good, so good. I'm not looking the Zoro up right now. No one, just don't mind me. PRB-02 card type. I think it's a character. Color green. Rarity rare. Okay, this alt Zoro is going for like $35. You feel me? Well, this Rosinante, this alt Rosinante that we got is going for a little tiny bit. It's going for like $5. I really want to find this Misfortune too. Okay, what do they have set up? Cards, showcase. Okay. Let me find this Misfortune that we pulled before. I'm really pumped about that Jinx. Not even gonna lie. It's up to $100. Yeah. I really want to get a signature card. So yeah, the signature cards like literally have a signature across them. I'm assuming from maybe the person who did the artwork. But they look really good. Don't tell me this Misfortune. Where is this Misfortune at? Maybe this is just a special card that they haven't even posted on here because it's so rare and so special and so valuable. And it's just worth so much money. Yeah, I don't see this Misfortune anywhere. Why am I not seeing it? Am I tweaking? Yeah, this is a Misfortune Captain. Okay, this one has a different artwork than the one I'm looking at. I don't know. I'll figure it out in a little bit. I will figure it out later. It's that red wine. Yeah, probably. I'm like, I can't see anything. I can't see what's right in front of me. Red wine, that's juice. What are you talking about, red wine? Red wine. All right, let's go through this pack, man. Y'all distracting me. Stop distracting me. All right, we got the Charlotte Pudding. Very good card. This is essentially a staple in the blue deck. 4 cost, 4,000 power, 1K counter. But that's not what's important. The effect is what's important. On play, your opponent returns all cards in their hand to their deck and shuffles their deck. Then your opponent draws 5 cards. This card is so tragic at times, like especially if you don't see it coming and you have, 7, 8, 9 cards in your hand because like sometimes you're trying to build up your hand. This card comes in and just absolutely destroys it because you spend the entire game trying to get your hand set up to the way you want it, right? For like counter and all this kind of stuff. And then this card just comes out and just pretty much erases everything. Like, it doesn't make you discard the cards. You put the cards back in your deck. But again, you've spent the entire game trying to get your hand to look a certain way. And this comes in and absolutely wrecks it. Okay, we got the Shanks. I think this Shanks looks exactly like, this is probably one of my least favorite alternate arts. This one isn't an alternate art. This one isn't a hit. This one is just a super rare, but this is my least favorite. The alternate art for this is one of my least favorite alternate arts because it looks exactly like this card. like I think he's just facing the other way. Like honestly, like he's kind of leaning to the right here. I think on the alternate art, he's just leaning to the left. It actually sucks. Like one of my favorite things about the alternate arts is that it looks so different than the original card, right? It looks so different. They typically add like a ton of stuff to it. The alternate art for this card looks exactly like this one. It sucks. So, and then we got a secret rare, bro. It's a Sabo, but so this is I'm ashamed of myself for putting these cards away for so long, but we got another hit. Like, this is a Sabo. Like this one is kind of like this secret rare is selling for like 40 cents right now. So it's not anything too crazy, but all it takes is for somebody to break it, for a leader to come out that can really take advantage of this card, for a card to go up astronomically. Like, for example, I bought a couple months ago, I bought the Gold Roger secret rare from like OP. I think that's from OP9. It's either from OP9 or OP10. I'm pretty sure it's from OP9. But anyways, it was going for like $4 or $5 or something like that. So more expensive than this card, but relative to like some of the other secret rares, it was very, very cheap. So I bought like 5 of them, just kind of expecting like something to potentially happen in the future. And a couple of days ago, within this past week, I sold 4 of the cards that I had bought. 4 of those Gold Roger cards that I had bought for $5 a piece. I sold 4 of them for $30 a piece. So obviously made a great deal of my money back. And the thing is, I'm kind of mad because they sold so quick. They sold like, I posted them like probably after a stream or something like that. And then afterward, like before I woke up the next morning, all 4 of those cards have been sold. So probably could have sold them for more, but anywho, I say all that to say this card is 40 cents right now. Who knows what would happen to it? You know, what will happen in the future. And this is 3 hits out of, 5 packs that we've opened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Out of 5 packs that we've opened, we have 3 hits. And these are packs that I didn't expect to get any hits from. So shows what I knows. All right, 3365. All right, what we got here? Now, I don't think that we have, and I'm trying to talk this into existence, speak this into existence, but I don't think that the cards, the light cards, or excuse me, the packs that are under the 34 grams will have a alternate Don in it, or excuse me, I guess alternate Don is probably the correct phrase here. So a foil Don or a gold Don, I don't think that they'll have it because again, the foil and the gold adds weight to the packs. So I genuinely think that there's not really a chance, but obviously we've pulled alternates and secret rares and stuff like that from packs that I wasn't expecting that to happen in. So who knows? All right, so our rare Silver's Rayleigh. We got the new Boa Hancock. Let's go. This card is selling for quite a bit right now by itself. And then there's a new Boa Hancock leader coming out in OP14 that's blue-yellow. I'm sure this card will go very well with that. But this is a 5-cost, 7,000 power character. On play, you may trash 1 card with the trigger from your hand. Your opponent's rested leader are up to one of your opponent's characters, other than Monkey D. Luffy, of course, because she really can't do anything with Luffy, cannot attack until the end of your opponent's next end phase. So, very, very good effect. Very valuable card at this point. So, that actually isn't technically a hit, but I will take that one as a hit because I think that card has a chance to be very good, very popular. You're gonna be popular. 3365. Man, I genuinely cannot believe we've gotten 3 hits from the One Piece packs, and then we got 2 hits from 2 what is it called? What the hell is that game called? Riftbound packs. Riftbound is a little annoying at this point because it's so hard to get any packs for like a reasonable price. I think I mentioned this. I was out of town for the past couple of days, and I was calling some card shops in the area of in the area that I was at, and I bought my I bought my booster box of Riftbound for like $130, I want to say. And when I called, so I bought 2 boxes actually. No, I bought 3 boxes. Let me see, because I opened one, I have one, and then one that's not open yet. So yeah, I bought 3 boxes. They weren't all the same price, but I think 160. I am sure that 160 was the max. I can't remember off the top of my head if I actually paid 160, but I didn't pay over 160 for any of those boxes. And when I called those shops in the area that I was talking about that still had booster boxes of Riftbound, they were selling them for $270, and it was multiple shops. I called multiple shops, and they were selling them for $270. I just laughed and said, "Okay, I'm good. Like, y'all really tripping out here, bro." Bad Manners Kick Course. Hit. Rebecca. Hit. No hit. Curly Dan. Brooke. Then we have a Gear 5 Luffy. A Nika. Got that Nika art. Okay. 3370. Well, you can't see it, but what's up with this? Why can't I find this Misfortune? I know. I said I would. I'm just kind of Misfortune Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Misfortune. Oh, okay. So they have Misfortune spelled out. That's why. Misfortune Captain. Why is my alternate art different from the alternate art that they're showing here? That's actually really crazy. Oh, this isn't a showcase. This is an epic. Okay. So I'm stupid. That's what it is. I am dumb. That's okay, though. I am dumb. Not a big deal. So this is an epic. This isn't showcase. So yeah, this Misfortune. That's why I couldn't find the Misfortune. Same with the Ari. The Ari isn't a showcase. Neither one of those cards were showcase cards. They were epic cards. Okay. So they're not like hits. They're not like alternate art. So I misspoke earlier. I did misspeak earlier. So I apologize. Fools. They're the highest rarity. That's what it is. They're the highest rarity. I was thinking. Yeah, I was thinking maybe it's the red wine. We're gonna blame it on the red wine. Blame it on the alcohol. Yeah, my wife wanted a concert, so I gotta sing for my wife. I gotta sing for my baby. Usually she the one singing for me. She has a much better voice than I do. Blame it on the alcohol. All right. Send the Goku. All right, let's see. This will be our rare. Got a Gecko Moria. Let's go. I really want to play this. I think this card will go up in value with. I think a lot of these cards will go up in value when OP14 comes out, because OP14 has a lot of these cards a lot of these cards can be used in the OP14 uh, decks. Okay, Draco Mewhawk, whatever, blah blah blah. Just shut up and come with us. Okay, cool. I don't know if Fiend is here, but Fiend likes this card for the little chopper that's hanging out there in the back. Little chop. But yeah, we got the Gecko Moria. I remember it was taking forever for us to get that Gecko Moria. $33.76. I feel like at this point it's not even worth weighing the cards anymore. But like that's kind of my thing now, right? Like I gotta weigh them. I got to. I like weighing them because we've gotten 3 hits. You know. Or yeah, we got 3 hits from these 10 packs at least. You know, still have 2 packs to open. Onami. Gion. Rare. Got the Monkey, the Luffy. Moda. Slave Arrow. Pudding Don. I had an order today that I had to fill. I think I mentioned this. 930 cards. It was a beast. I have it all packed up and everything. I need to take it to the post office tomorrow to actually ship it out, to get the label and stuff like that for it. But it's gonna cost me more to ship the pack out, the package out than I'm gonna make off of it, which that kind of sucks. But it's making room because, you know, when I open 10 packs, that's 120 cards. Well, I mean, I guess it really depends on the packs that I'm opening because these only have 10 in them. These booster packs only have 10 in them, so when I open 10, it's 100 cards, but, you know, whatever. So it's at least 100 cards that I'm getting whenever I open a pack. And, or whenever I do a stream. So I get like a ton of bulk, right? I get a ton of cards that are just extras that I'm never going to do anything with. So, you know, that's why I started selling cards on TCG Player in the first place. But, you know, typically somebody's buying like one or a play set of one card. They buy 4 cards or whatever. And I'm selling them, a lot of times I'm selling for 1 cent. Sometimes I'm selling like a little bit more premium cards, right? Again, like the most expensive card I've sold so far was like $60. And I've done that a couple of times, but, you know, it's not anything too crazy, but I'm very happy that I get to get 900 cards out of my inventory, right? Like I get to ship all those cards out and leave space for these other cards. But I still have like a ton of cards in there that I haven't even sorted. I haven't sorted any cards from this week at all, which is so daunting. The task seems very, very daunting. But, you know, we'll get through it. We'll get through it, you guys. Got a Jinbei card from the new set. Love it. Another card from the new set. Oh, damn. We got 2 of these Draco Mewhawks. And then we got another Sabo. Again, it's like probably the least valuable secret rare out of all the cards that we have, or out of all the secret rares. But again, it's a hit. And we ended up with, how many hits did we end up with? We ended up with 4 hits. Yeah, we ended up with 4 hits out of the 10 packs that we opened, expecting to get 0, genuinely. So we got 2 of these Sabos, which I actually really like these Sabos. They work really well in Koala, in my Koala deck. And then this is definitely the hit of the night. This is Zorro. Yeah, look at his sword. That thing looks just absolutely cracked. I like how it's coming like into the foreground, like he's trying to slice through the, card itself. Break the fourth wall. Yeah, this card looks awesome. I love the way this card looks. It's fantastic. Then we also got the alternate Rosinante. I do like the way this card looks, but meh, this card is like okay. This is an okay card, but overall pretty good. These aren't technically hits. These are. I was thinking that they were the showcase cards. They're not. They're epic rarity, which again is the rarest rarity level for like normal cards. So these are the rarest rarity level for the normal cards in this game. But first off, that's still a fucking dub. And secondly, I don't know what secondly. Whatever. This is the rarest in the game. So they're still. I would still consider them hits. I would equate these to potentially like maybe the secret rares. I don't know about that, but like they're the rarest of the rare. The secret rares are the rarest of the rare when we're not including like the alternates and things like that. Like the showcase would technically be considered like the alternates when we're talking about One Piece or whatever. But yeah, these cards still look freaking amazing. I don't give a damn. They still look fantastic. They're borderless with the with my wife's next Halloween costume. But yeah, this is. I would honestly say like this is a pretty good haul for the night. Opening 12 packs and getting this haul. It's definitely not too bad. But okay, things are falling on me. But yeah, we're gonna jump to a full shot of me because I wanted to bless you guys with my face. But yeah, I think this was a very good night as far as hit is concerned, or as far as hits are concerned. The Chiefs didn't win. Sometimes it'd be like that. I think the Eagles potentially will win. I don't really know. I don't know if the Eagles are going to win or not. Don't allow. Let's see. I have my phone now, so I'm not gonna go back to showing the cards. Goddamn Chiefs. Celtics won though. That's good. Why am I not getting? Okay, it looks like the Eagles are probably gonna win from what I'm seeing. Something popped, but I don't see anything. Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't see. Maybe something happened that I don't know about yet. Did something cool happen somewhere? Does anybody know? You banned a dude. Oh, sweet. Did oh, so somebody said some weird like, oh, buy watchers or viewers or whatever. Gank that. Best mod in the game. Let's go. Um yeah, so thank you for doing that. Das Boot. Das Boot. Good. They suck. They can kiss my butt. Man, I hate that we have to work tomorrow. Work sucks. You guys have to give me you guys have to donate more money to me so I don't have to actually go to work. So I can this can be my full-time job. But so you guys do that, I gotta go to work tomorrow, which sucks. I think this was a pretty good haul. Really good cards. As far as just getting something, right? You know what I'm saying? Like there are days when we don't get shit, right? And it's just they sad days. But we got 4 hits from the 10 packs of the PRB-02, which I was expecting 0. They literally were just hanging out in my little space that I have all my stuff in, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna start opening OP13. But I think the next stream, probably the next couple of streams will be PRB-02 to get them out of the way. I don't know, shit. I literally don't plan this stuff. Maybe I need to do a better job at planning it, but I just kind of like right before the stream, I go into my little area where I have all my cards. I'm like, what do I want to open? What do I feel like opening? Do I want to open OP12, 13, PRB-02? Do I want to open just a box of riftbound? Hell no, I'm not going to be opening any boxes of riftbound anytime soon. I need to pre-order them. I need to pre-order the boxes of the second set that's going to be coming out at some point in the near future. But yeah. Anyways, I'm going to stop yapping. Thank you guys very much for hanging out with me, chilling, watching me open some packs. Ganked that gold pizza Don. Thank you for, being the best mod there is. Everyone else, wifey, thank you very much for being my wifey. And Initiator, if you're still here, thank you for watching. Rom, everybody, thank you. I'm super grateful. And of course, we'll be doing this again tomorrow. So until then, take it easy. Peace.